Our tech tip today is focused on how to properly wipe out your data before handing out your phone. Why is this important, you may ask? Well, quite a number of people still don't understand that an average smartphone, just like a personal computer, stores information in a way that it's almost impossible to erase 100%. This is also very important considering the fact that smartphones have become more of a status symbol today, which means that we are constantly upgrading our devices to the latest versions. But the big question is, what do we do with the other devices? Do we sell or give them away, or do a trade-off? Any of these certainly exposes your data in ways you cannot imagine, especially if someone who understands a lot about technology gets hold of that phone. Here are some things you should do before you get rid of your phone. Number one, ensure you encrypt your devices. All you need to achieve this is a secure password and then plug in that device for about an hour or so for the process to be completed. This further secures all the information on the phone, whether seen or unseen. Make sure you do not forget that password, because once the encryption is completed, then the password will be required going forward. After you encrypt your device, you need to take another step, which brings me to the second point. Perform a factory reset. This simply means taking your phone back to how it was when it was first purchased. Note that a factory reset will delete all your contacts, photos, videos, calls, texts forever. So make sure you already have a backup of your data before proceeding. Finally, remove your SD card. Your phone's memory card is the easiest way to steal your private information, and sometimes people forget to bring them out before getting rid of the phone. Remember, your contacts and your private media gets buried deep down in your gadget's drive, and factory reset alone is certainly not adequate. So you need to do some other things like I've shared with you now.
BlackBerry has been a byword for mobile security and productivity, and that isn't going to change with the BlackBerry Leap. This phone pays homage to BlackBerry's business-focused enthusiast in every way except one: there's no keyboard. The Leap doesn't do much to stand out. For good or ill, the physical keyboard on BlackBerry's last few devices relegated those phones to a rather specific niche. The Leap is a plain black slab that looks and feels professional. It comes with a 5-inch display with a resolution of 1280 to 720 and a pixel density of about 293. It weighs 170 grams. On the right side of the phone, what you'll find is the volume controls and the BlackBerry Assist button, which calls up BlackBerry's virtual assistant, similar to Siri in Apple devices, Google Now on Android, and Cortana on the Microsoft. The headphone jack and lock button is located on the top. The left side of the phone houses a SIM card and mini SD that takes up to 128 gigabytes. It comes with BlackBerry OS 10.3.1. With it, BlackBerry users will have a feel of Android apps using the Amazon App Store that comes with the operating system. The Amazon app is limited when compared to what you will find in the Google Play Store. Another thing you have to look out for is app compatibility, which is not guaranteed. The rest of the BlackBerry OS X experience is identical to what you can see in the Passport and Classic. The focus on productivity and security won't disappoint folks who work at companies that demand heavy security. The Leap has internal storage of 16 gigabytes and is powered by a dual-core 1.5 GHz Qualcomm 8960 with 2 gigabytes of RAM. The hardware of the Leap is impressive because swiping through menus and tapping on native apps is effortless without any lag time.